Hey everyone, Randy Lober here from Action Benefits, and here to help you dissect the alphabet soup of marketing organizations that you, as independent insurance agents, have the option to choose from as you support, grow, and maintain your insurance business. You should first know there are many types of organizations out there and just as many acronyms, if not more, out there available to describe them. The most common ones you'll run into are field marketing organizations or FMOs, independent marketing organizations or IMOs, national marketing organizations or NMOs, managing general agents, MGAs, and general agencies or GAs. What do they stand for and what are the differences? That's what we'll talk about here today. But the first thing you need to understand is that there is no standard definition for any of these names. It's not codified, it's not written down anywhere. They're just all words that we've all come to agree mean something. We haven't all agreed on what that something is in every situation. In general, though, these organizations contract with insurance companies to recruit, train, and support agents and the agencies they might be affiliated with. It's also essential to understand that one insurance company or carrier may call the marketing organization an FMO, and another company or carrier might call the same organization an IMO or a GA. It all depends on the eye of the beholder. The big difference between these types of organizations is the kinds of support and the level of support they provide to agents and agencies and their downlines, or everyone that contracts to write under them. A marketing organization's downline is, again, everyone they recruit to be part of their hierarchy. As you go down the hierarchy, organizations provide fewer direct services and support. So let's start at the top of the hierarchy with FMO, IMO, and NMO, or field marketing organization, independent marketing organization, or national marketing organization. These three, no matter which acronym you use, are generally at the top of their hierarchies and are contracted directly with an insurance carrier. They're often used interchangeably. However, you usually see FMO used more often in health insurance and IMO used more often in life insurance. These organizations aren't limited to those types of insurances, though. You'll see other products involved: health, Medicare, ancillary, life, annuities, and more. Sometimes you do run into FMOs, IMOs, NMOs that do specialize in a certain realm, like Medicare or other products for seniors. They all work with hundreds or thousands of agents throughout the countries, or even in maybe they're more narrowly geographically focused as well. And they can and will contract with smaller marketing organizations, provide them overrides. They also can contract directly with writing agents or agencies that have no downline of their own. And you'll sometimes see the term NMO out there again. It can be used interchangeably between FMO and IMO. Uh, no matter what you call it, though, FMO, IMO, NMO, they are at the top of the hierarchy. One thing that they do have in common, though, is below them, the middle level of the hierarchy is the MGA or the managing general agent. They're typically the downline of those FMO, IMO, NMO, and can also have downlines of their own. They can and do contract with writing agents that have no downline of their own as well. And the sales written agent requirements for these MGAs are typically less than their uplines would have to meet as well. This MGA acronym, like I said, is used in both realms, both health and life insurance, but it's not generally used for the top level hierarchy, although there are exceptions to every rule. Case in point, our relationship with Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan uh, in recent times and through the second quarter of 2024. Generally, though, MGAs do not provide the same level of service as or training or support or marketing as your FMO, IMO, NMO would because they're one level down the hierarchy. They don't have as many resources. They don't have as many agents or income coming in here as well. But they will often pass those resources, that training, that support down from their upline to their writing agents. And one step below them is our GAs or general agents. Again, they're typically not the top of their hierarchy, but again, our relationship with Blue Cross has been somewhat different here over the past few years. So, again, case in point that the uh, rules are meant to be broken when it comes to naming uplines and downlines. But in general, GAs are typically in the downline of the FMO, IMO, NMO, uh, or of that MGA that we talked about a few moments ago. GAs can sometimes have their own downlines, but are more likely to contract with a writing agent that has no downline of their own. We should point out that in general, a GA on the street doesn't have access to the same level of resources and support natively, right? That they own themselves, that anyone further up the hierarchy was, but they will pass down that support from their uplines to you, the writing agents on the street. So that's it. That's a quick summary of those marketing organizations. In the next segment, we'll take a look at how you, as an agent, might choose one to work with.